Good morning, everyone. It's a very pleasant morning here in Pattaya in Thailand, and it's Thursday the 28th of December, and we're going into the New Year weekend here, where it's a very busy time here in Thailand, and it's a time of the year that the Thais really let their hair down as well and celebrate this part. It's very normal for Thais to want to go home and join their families at there. So it's a very busy time. Today's video, as many will know, I've just got myself a new motorbike, and the reason for that is I'm changing my mode of vlogging, and I want to get out and about more and do some video making outside and around about. Maybe create some more interesting videos for people that do follow my channel. As you will also, some will also know that I've had some medical problems in this last, well, actually I don't know how long, but at least 18 months, I suppose. And I put it down to various things, and it transpires that I've got long COVID, and in particular the one that's really crippled me is this acute chronic fatigue syndrome, where you just lose all your energy, and you feel you got to rest all the time, and if you try to exert yourself, your muscles, everything gives you problems for moving around. And it wasn't until I realized that I got told that this was the problem and the way to tackle it, because I'd been tackling this problem a completely different way in trying to force myself to get fit. And that doesn't work with this syndrome that I'm trying to get, and you've got to work away at it gradually and carefully, and that's the way I've been doing it. And I now I'm feeling some benefits to the way it's working. I am a little bit more mobile than I was previously, and that's encouraged me to get out and about. And the best way for me to do it, I think, is on my motorbike. So today's video, let me stop beating around a bit. Today's video, I've been setting up my video and audio equipment on my bike, and I'm going to take it out this morning and have a run around Pattaya, some parts of Pattaya, just to test out how the cameras and the sound, etc. works out. I don't know how long the video is going to last, because I don't know how long the batteries are going to last, but it's just a trial to see how we get on. So if you're interested, and it might be something that will interest you in the future, let's go together, and you can see what I've done and how it's been set up and how it works out. Let's go. This is very interesting for me, quite exciting also, that I'm first time out, and we'll see how this actually works out. So I'm just leaving my home estate now, and we're going to town down via the motorway. Down the motorway, and then I'll go down Pattaya North Road to the famous Dolphin Roundabout, and there we can go onto the beach road. Okay, see you in a bit. Huh?
This one working? Huh?
Yeah, that's working. Yeah.
Back up a little bit.
No, that's for filming here.
Oh, for you.
So this is very interesting for me, and quite exciting also that I'm first time out, and we'll see how this actually works out. So I'm just leaving my home estate now, and we'll go into town down via the motorway. It's down the motorway, and then I'll go down Pattaya North Road to the famous Dolphin Roundabout, and there we can go onto the beach road. I'm just going to switch this front camera off now. It's a lovely morning. This is the cooler season. We've had actually some very cold starts the last few days, and cold evenings and cool nights, which is very nice for sleeping, and you don't have to worry about the air conditioning, etc. It's quite a pleasant time actually. It's warm enough during the day, but now we're starting to get the sun's coming up now. It's about 9 o'clock-ish. The sun's coming up, and by 10 o'clock it should be very, very warm here, back up to nearly 30 degrees, I would imagine. Although there is a breeze, but I don't know if that's from the motorbike, but I think there is a bit of a breeze this morning. And we go up here, and then we turn on to the end of the motorway that comes all the way down from Bangkok, and we can drive down into the town on the motorway, so, as you will see in a moment. It's also important just now that I get a bit used to this bike. As I say, I've only had it a few days, and it's only at the moment I've done up to 30 kilometers, and that's us on the motorway. And this takes us down to Pattaya. Not so busy this morning. As I said earlier, this is the weekend leading into the new year, and what do we have here? Oh, a bad accident now. Once again, a motorbike accident. Looks pretty serious. If you're going to ride bikes in Thailand, you have to be very, very aware of what you're doing, and don't take it too fast. Give yourself plenty of time to react to whatever's going to come up in front of you. Anyway, as I was saying, a lot of people are traveling home the roads the roads will become congested, and it can take many hours. Yeah, we've done it before. We've travelled up to Syringe. It was 12-hour journey times because of the traffic of people trying to go home in time for the Happy New Year. The road that goes down to Sattahip, the back road that runs alongside the railway line. Normally when I go downtown, you have to go down the Choi Siam Country Club and cross the railway line to get into town. But this makes it life easier. You go across the motorway and it crosses the railway line down there. It's 3 minutes to 9 at the moment, and this is the main Sukhumvit road in front of us. It runs right through the centre of Pattaya. So as I say, this is the first time out on the bike, and all you people out there that have got experience of making moto vlogs, etc., if you've got any comments, please put them below, and I'll certainly listen to them, and any advices will be welcome. Thank you very much. This bike feels very comfortable, you know. I'm really pleased with this bike. It's getting a lot of rave reviews at the moment. A real hit from Honda. That's us on Pattaya North Road now, heading down towards the beach. I don't really know at what point this side-mounted camera is going to cut out, because it's only got a battery in there. Hopefully it'll get a half an hour, so we'll get a good bit, but we'll see anyway. As I say, the important for this one is the power bank, so it keeps it powered up all the time you want to be filming. What I might do before we hit the beach is I might change that small camera in the front to face the other way out, so we can get a view of the beach from that angle as well. Very, very nice. Very, very comfortable. You know, making YouTube videos here in Thailand, there's lots of wonderful scenery, etc. But here in Pattaya, it's a totally different thing. This must be one of the most vlogged cities in the world, because of the many roads here with all the girls, etc. Make it very, very popular. Now we're coming down onto the famous dolphin roundabout. This has been here for many years. It was the first roundabout in Thailand, I believe, and it's a thing that the Thais have never mastered, is how to use roundabouts. So now, consequently, there's been so many accidents and so many problems here that they've blocked off the roundabout, as you can see there, and then partially here. So we're going down here. This is onto Beach Road. Straight ahead is the sea. What a wonderful, wonderful place Pattaya is to live, you know. I love it, and it's a lot of criticism because of the reputation for the sex and all the rest of it, but it's a very vibrant city, and it's a very popular city, and it's gearing itself up to be a good place for holiday makers, no matter what you come here for, whether it's families, etc. There's lots and lots to be done. I'm going to pull in here and just adjust this camera. Come on. Okay. Okay. So No, I hope this camera on my helmet is still filming. They're setting up all these tents or something. There must be a function on this weekend. All these food stalls will be set up for something or other. It might just be for the new year, actually. I should imagine that's what it's for, because huge celebrations down here this weekend. Excuse me. Just getting in and out of Pattaya for the fireworks on a Sunday evening, etc. It's horrendous. You can forget taxis or motorcycle taxis or anything. You come in and you're going to be walking out of Pattaya to a long way before the roads become clear. Personally, I won't be coming down. It's not of great interest to me to make huge crowds of people. Actually, I'd rather sit at home with a nice glass of whiskey and welcoming the year at home.
Giving away big price. Celebrate the new year at this in the second fireworks display, 29th to 31st of December on Pattaya Countdown 2024. The fantastic team, free and free for all. เมืองพัทยาและองค์การบริหารส่วนจังหวัดชลบุรีร่วมกับโมโนทเวนตี้ขอเชิญนับถอยหลังเขาดาวสู่ทศวรรษใหม่ไปกับจังหวะและแสงสีสุดแฟนตาสติกสายโมโนทเวนตี้พัทยาเขาดาว2020เป็นแฟนตาสติกสนุกกับที่สุดศิลปินชั้นนำของประเทศจุใจกับการแจกรางวัลใหญ่
And this is the bottom of Central Road, Pattaya Klang, Central Road, and we're going along here.
Light and sound of the New Year Countdown, Pattaya Countdown 2024, the fantastic team.
Talking about the countdown for 2024 there. There's going to be some weekend here in Pattaya for sure. Wonderful place. You know, here in Pattaya, for those that know Pattaya, you'll be aware that literally thousands of bars here. I would say thousands, if not many, many hundreds. All with girls and all the rest, not always girls, but the majority with girls, etc., looking to party, take care of visitors. And these bars depend on a lot of tourists coming here. And they call this, from November through to February, they call it the high season, where they're expecting the largest majority of tourists to come. But even before COVID, it was dwindling. People were losing interest in coming here. And then COVID came along, and 3 years of virtually nobody. And everybody's been struggling to get back, and it's not happening. It's definitely not happening. Yes, we're getting a lot of tourists, but a lot of different demographics. We're getting a lot of India people here. There's a huge India tourist industry here now in Pattaya. See, this is what you have to contend with. That's the sort of thing you have to contend with. No indication, just stop. People getting on and off these buses, these long tail buses, bat buses we call them. Driving around in the city, be careful. Okay, now we're at the far end, approaching Walking Street here. As you can see ahead, Walking Street I hope, and then we're turning up Pattaya South Road. Pattaya Thai. This is what's known as Pattaya Thai. Crossing Second Road here, runs parallel with Beach Road, and now we're going straight up Pattaya Thai. I've got to admit that I'm a little bit nervous, you know, because since I've had this problem with this fatigue syndrome, I've not been out on my bike. I sold my last bike about 7 months ago, and thinking I'd never ride a bike again. But now I was desperate to get out again and get out on my bike again, and hopefully this is going to be a new venture for me. I'm looking forward to it. So here we are in Third Road. We're going to go along Third Road. This runs parallel with Second Road that we saw, and in between Third Road here and Second Road we have the famous Soy Bacau, which is a nightlife area of the town now. Lots of good restaurants, lots of bars, and lots of lead-off soys to where the go-go bars and the real nightlife is. It's where the people come in the evenings. Walking Street is a place more for tourists now, although there are some new clubs opening down there for India people late night. Here in Thailand you can, in Pattaya anyway, you can go out celebrating to 4 o'clock in the morning officially, but probably 24 hours if you really want to do it, if you've got that stamina. I think I used to have, but not now. Thinking I might actually be talking to myself here. That battery, that helmet camera may have shut down, but no matter. This is what the run's for, to check it out, see what happens, and see if it works mainly. So keeping my speed round about 40 kilometres, 30 to 40 kilometres is perfect for me around town. It gives you some reaction time. And when I get out of the town on the sort of highway roads, I'm happy to dawdle along at 60 kilometres. That's absolutely fine for me. I think the bike is capable of about 110 kilometres, but that would be far too fast for me, I'm afraid. So here we are, we're coming back into Pattaya now, and I'll head back north, heading back home now, heading back north out of Pattaya. I don't actually know if it's north or not. I kind of get mixed up with the north. I think we're actually heading north-south. It'll be westish actually, heading up west. Well, so far since leaving home we've done 14 kilometers. If the view from the handlebar camera is good, I can actually move that along so it's clear of the windscreen. The only problem is being in the handlebars, of course, it's turning as I turn the bike, but that might be an interesting aspect as well. We'll see how it works out. It could be more interesting than looking at me sitting here boringly chatting away. These GoPro cameras, you know, a lot of people are quite critical of them, yet you see a lot of the motorcycle vloggers, they rely on these, particularly the 8. After the 8 we had the 9, 10, 11, now we've got the 12. But apparently I'm hearing a lot of those are quite unstable and cut out and overheat, etc. And a lot of people still rely heavily on the 8, which I'm using now. Let me see if I can get through this traffic light before it changes. Yes, no problem. If you're still hearing me, you know, I see a lot of vloggers, they get, for the purpose of vlogging from your motorbikes, they give their motorbikes a name. I remember a guy called Paddy Doyle. He's done some very beautiful videos here in Thailand on his motorbike, which he called, what did he call his motorbike now? There it was on the tip of my tongue a minute ago. But anyway, he gave his motorbike a name. And I think maybe it may make it easier if I gave mine a name at some stage as well. Here we're back to Sukhumvit now, going into Sukhumvit. Good that traffic's going that way, it makes it much easier for me to get where I want. Because I want to cross Sukhumvit here and get out, and this is a busy, dangerous road. Here's another accident here, look, another big accident too. Oh my God, no, I'm telling you lies. It's, they're painting the road. And here we are coming up to Soy Siam Country Club. Usual mad rush of motorcycles at the front. In these circumstances, I set my line and I don't deviate it from it. So if people are going to overtake me inside or outside, I'm not going to try and deviate from my line, because that's where a lot of accidents happen. People decide at the last minute they're going to move out a little bit and move in a little bit, and they have an accident. So once the traffic's settled down, then you can do as you like. But setting off from a junction, I set my line and I keep to it. Busy, busy, busy. This is crossing the railway line that we talked about earlier. Here's the railway line. The station is just down to my left. One train a day to Bangkok. Takes about 3.5 to 4 hours, I believe. The helmet mounted camera ran out of battery, which is pretty close to home anyway, and I was quite impressed that it actually lasted all the way around there. That's over about 37 minutes or something, so that's not too bad. And as I guessed, I'm going to need to get power banks to keep it powered all the way around. So, as we're cruising in towards home now, we're coming up past, we're going up Soi Siam Country Club, and we're going to pass the market and go into the So, thank you for joining me on this. Using a naval term, her maiden voyage for my bike with its equipment on, and yes, there is some matters I've got to address, the wind noise, etc. I've got a couple of ideas on how to do that. That shouldn't be a problem. But overall, it's a pretty successful outlet. Both camera views were good. And I think there's a lot of success to be had on the way forward. So, with saying that, if anybody's got any suggestions for a name for my bike, please put it in the comments below. And if we get a good name, then what I'll do is I'll get some t-shirts made up with the name and bike on the t-shirts, and whoever chose a name, I will send them a t-shirt. So please put your comments below, suggest the names. I expect I'll get some real crackers from some of the people, but looking forward to seeing what you suggest. Now, all that's really left to do now is, because we're heading into 2024 rapidly, and everybody that's followed my channel and give me their subscriptions, which has helped me get over the 1,000 barrier now. Still some way to go before I can get the channel monetized. I need to get the numbers up more and the viewing up. So hopefully this biking thing might be of interest to a lot. I hope it will be, and we'll see that in due course in the coming year. But to all those that have subscribed and all those that are watching this, please, I would like to wish you all the very, very best for 2024. I hope it brings you success to whatever you're trying to achieve, and good health and happiness. That's the important things in life, and it's something that I've managed to get even in this latter stage, living retired in Thailand. Thank you to my family for that. And on New Year's Eve I'll be lifting a little glass of a fine single malt whiskey just to welcome in 2024 and hope things go well for us all in that year. So enjoy the video, the last of it. We're just coming into home now. Thanks again for watching. Take care and bye for now.